Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be comparing two blushes, both very, very new. I just recently tried both of these and I loved both of them so much. So I was like, let me compare them and see which one I think is more worth the money because there's a lot of hype around both of them. So it is the NARS Afterglow Liquid Blush versus the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. Again, very popular products. I feel like they are similar in some ways, so I wanted to compare the two. And yeah, we're gonna try them both out, one on one side, one on the other side, see what they do, see how they compare, and see which one I think is more worth the money. So before we get into it, please give this video a thumbs up for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really means the world to me, so thank you so much. But if you want to see me compare these two products, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, I'm very excited about this one because I have been so into blush lately and I feel like I've just been trying so many good ones and I feel like a lot of blushes have been coming out lately. So we're doing a lot of blush these days, but that's okay. We love it. So I have the NARS Afterglow and the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop. I have both of them pulled up. We're gonna read what both of them are supposed to do, and then we're gonna try one on one side of my face, one on the other side. Obviously, I have no blush products on my face whatsoever. I've got everything else but blush applied, so this is the last step that we need, and we're gonna see what both of these do. So, first one that I have pulled up is Makeup by Mario. It's the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. I have this one in the shade Just Peachy, which is, of course, a peachy coral, my all-time favorite kind of shade for a blush. And it goes for $30, which I would say is pretty fair pricing for a product like that. And it's 0.17 ounces. It says light coverage, cream formula, plumping, radiant finish, hyaluronic acid, hydrating, a weightless cream blush that is made with hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump skin with a sheer veil of color. Light coverage, radiant finish, cream formula. This sheer formula is made with hyaluronic acid to plump and hydrate while enhancing cheeks with a dewy finish. The non-comedogenic blush grips the skin while pearlescent pigments create a luminous finish for the perfect no makeup effect. That sounds amazing. And then next up we have NARS, the Afterglow Liquid Blush. Of course I have this in the shade Orgasm because that is my all-time favorite NARS blush shade. And I'm sure it is everyone else's too because it is just unbeatable. This is a peachy pink with golden shimmer, so it's kind of similar. This one goes for $32, so it's $2 more expensive than the Makeup by Mario, and this is 0.23 ounces, so it's a tiny bit more product in here than you get with the Makeup by Mario one. This one says light coverage, hyaluronic acid, hydrating, natural finish, liquid formula, collagen. It says a lightweight skincare infused liquid blush that delivers a buildable rush of color with 8-hour hydration. Indulge in a rush of color loaded with hydrating skincare benefits. Create a long-lasting, natural-looking glow with a buildable, transfer-resistant formula that layers and blends without streaking. Infused with sodium hyaluronate for 8-hour hydration plus vegan collagen for healthy-looking skin. I don't know about you guys, but to me, they sound very similar. I think the only main difference, which is pretty obvious here, is the formulation. So the NARS is a liquid and Makeup by Mario is a cream. I love both. I don't know that I have a preference between the two, honestly, because I feel like they look beautiful in their own ways, but we're gonna see today. So this one is a teensy weensy bit more expensive and there is a tiny bit more product than with this one. Let me swatch both on the back of my hand so we could see like what we're working with. I love the applicator on the NARS one. I love it so much. I did individual reviews of these, by the way, in separate videos, so make sure to subscribe first of all, but second of all, go back and watch those if you want like a very in-depth review on each one individually. This is just a brief overview and a comparison of them together. So these are actually surprisingly similar in color for being, oh, like a peachy pink versus pink with golden shimmer kind of thing. So here is the NARS one, and then here is the Makeup by Mario one. They're very, very similar. I feel like NARS is a tiny, tiny, tiny bit more pinky, and Makeup by Mario is a tiny bit more peachy. I feel like that's really the only big difference I'm seeing. And the NARS one has a little bit more of a shimmer in it than the Makeup by Mario one does, and I was honestly kind of expecting that. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. They both feel really good. Obviously, the Makeup by Mario one feels more like a cream. I feel like they're both very, very beautiful. They both glisten and glow, but we're gonna see on my face what they actually look like. So I have a brush. I've been loving this dual-ended one from not Makeup by Mario, from Patrick Ta. So I'm gonna use this to blend. Again, I'm gonna do NARS on one side, I'm gonna do it on my left, and then I'll do Makeup by Mario on my right side. I'm just gonna apply both, and then I'll show you like what both of them look like side by side. We'll talk details about both, and then I'll let you know what I think is more worth it. So let's just get started on applying, and then we'll talk. Okay, I just finished applying both of them to my face, and I am like torn right now, you guys. I was not expecting them to look as similar as they do, but this is the Makeup by Mario side, and this is the NARS side. The first thing that I noticed that is evidently different is that the NARS side is definitely glowier than the Makeup by Mario side. I feel like obviously this side still has a nice glow to it, but the NARS side has that like champagne-y, like glow from within kind of thing to it that every NARS Orgasm product does, and it is just stunning. So I absolutely love that. I really love this side too. I feel like it looks very, very natural. It's a little bit more toned down than the NARS one. So I don't know, you guys, they're both supposed to be light coverage, and I feel like they both give me like a good amount of pigment for being light coverage. Like I would almost say for both of them, kind of like a light to medium. They're both very comfortable to wear. They both took me literally like no time to apply or blend in. With the NARS one, obviously it has a little doe foot applicator, so I just brushed that across my cheek, and then I took the brush and I blended it out, versus with Makeup by Mario, I like dipped the brush in there and then I applied to my face. A little goes a long way with both of these products, so you don't need a lot of product to get the look that you want. The one thing I'll say is I feel like on the NARS side, my pores look a little bit better. I don't know if you could see like this. My pores don't look as noticeable as this. Not that the Makeup by Mario one is making my pores look more noticeable or accentuating them necessarily, but I just feel like this side looks a little bit better on that front than this side. And I just feel like the NARS side looks a tiny bit more just like seamless, I guess, than the Makeup by Mario side. Like I don't know if you guys could see what I'm talking about, but on this side, I feel like it looks like all of the products are just melted together, and it looks like they're just all like meant to be on top of each other or like melted into each other, if that makes sense. This side, it still does look like that, but the NARS side is giving me a little bit more of that. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I just feel like this side just looks more like one, if you know what I mean. They're both really, really beautiful though. Honestly, for me, I'm gonna continue using both like crazy. I love both. I feel like I can use each one at a different time for different occasions, and I would love them, or I would even mix them together if I'm being honest. Like I would layer one on top of the other, and I feel like I would get a really, really beautiful result from that. So I love both. I don't know what to say. Obviously, I think we know which one the winner is just based off of what I've said about both. I think I'm gonna pick NARS to be the winner here just because of those little details that I noticed. Like I love the extra glow that I get. I love the just consistency of it and how easy it was to blend in. It took like no effort and it just melted right into my skin. Still very pigmented while looking very natural. My pores don't look crazy. Like everything about it is just awesome. Makeup by Mario side, same stuff, but just those tiny little details that I liked better about the NARS make it the winner. But honestly, you guys, you really cannot go wrong no matter which one you choose or which one you buy. Like if you've been thinking about the Makeup by Mario one and you want to try it out, you are really not going to be disappointed because it is amazing and I'm still going to be using it nonstop. But the NARS one just, it does something different for me, if you know what I mean. Like it's just those little things that make all the difference, and I really feel like this checked every box for me. So NARS is the winner, but I love both. So that is it. Let me know what you guys think though. Comment and let me know if you see what I see. Let me know if you noticed anything that I didn't, what you like, what you don't like about both. Give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.